With the visionOS 26, you can now pair the PSVR2 controllers to the Apple Vision Pro just by pairing them over Bluetooth. Once they're connected, you can use them to navigate around visionOS. As for tracking, it actually feels pretty similar to the 90Hz hand tracking they just rolled out. If you move really fast, you might see a bit of rubber banding, but it snaps back almost instantly. I tested it out in the lab's Longbow, and honestly, tracking held up really well. Even when I pulled the bow at weird angles, I got the controllers close to my face, everything stays stable. It's also the same case in the light Brigade. It handled reloading, aiming, shooting, and switching weapons with no tracking issues. Even when I messed up a bit while trying to reload, the controllers never really lost tracking. Then I tried playing Sorcery to see how it handled fast punches and melee stuff, and to my surprise, the tracking kept up great. I only noticed one moment where the controller kind of flew off, but that was the only time the tracking fell on me while playing Blade and Sorcery. One thing I did notice, the controller can be a little shaky when you're trying to select menu options. Not a big deal, but it's just something I saw. And of course, I also tested Beat Saber. I say the tracking is totally fine for a casual play, probably not ideal if you're going for Expert Plus scores, but for everything below that, it works fine. Last test was VRChat. The tracking range was decent, not as good as the Quest controllers, and they don't have the same prediction system. When they go out of range, they get kinda weird, but they quickly recover as soon as the controller is back in the tracking range. Right now, there's no capacitive touch support for the controller, so you can't do finger gestures, but the controllers do have the hardware for it, so maybe that will come in the future. Honestly though, if you're mainly using VRChat on the Vision Pro, I'll just use hand tracking. It works really well, and with SteamVR 2.0 input, you can move all your fingers and interact with everything just fine. So in conclusion, the PSVR2 controllers are probably the best option right now if you want physical controllers to use with AR/VR. They're super easy to set up, just pair them over Bluetooth and you're ready to go. Tracking is already solid, but if it gets a little bit more fine-tuned and if capacitive touch gets enabled, they're pretty much perfect. And as always, thanks for watching. It's a good night kiss for the homies. Mwah.